everyone, welcome back to class. So this is draft with Funny. So if you're new here, this is a class where we teach you how you can easily draft your patterns either on the paper or here on the board. So we teach you how to draft it, then you learn how to sew it by yourself. At least some people know how to join clothes, but they don't know how to cut them out. They don't even know how to draft it out at all. All they know how to do is join dresses and all sorts. So if this is the kind of video you're looking for, then you're welcome on board. It's nice meeting you, and I know that you really love this class. So in this class today, I'm going to be teaching you how you can draft a skirt block pattern. With this skirt block pattern, you can easily make a different kind of skirts you want. So this is more like the basic foundation for everything. So in case you are a beginner, you are a very lucky person. So here I have like a rough sketch of the measurements I'll be using on my channel. So you're gonna be seeing this every now and again. So I'm just trying to I did the measurement based on what my board can give me. It is not an actual person's measurement. So in everything we'll be doing, you'll be actually fixing in your own measurements. So this is just what I'll be using, for example. So whatever you'll be drafting, you'll be using your own measurements. So since we are clear on that, I guess we can move on with our class. So how to draft a skirt block pattern? We're going to be drafting both the front and the back together. We're going to be drafting both the front and the back together. So I'm going to be drawing out a guideline. So in that box, that's where all my patterns are going to be. So let me just magnetize that thing for me. So I'm just trying to create a box. So I'm going to work within that frame. So here is it. So in this box, I'm going to be having like front and back pattern. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making this line. Okay, my hand is not straight though. Let me just come down by 1 inch so I can get a perfect straight line. Okay, wait. So, so this is going to be our starting point. And also it will serve as our waist line. So the first thing we're going to be getting is our hip line since we've already gotten our waistline. So we're going to be getting our waistline. Okay, sorry. For your skirt block, all the measurements you need, the measurements you need is you need your waist measurements, you need your hip measurements, you need your skirt length measurements. So we're going to be using a short skirt. So later we can make series of adaptation. So the waist we'll be using is 26, the hip we'll be using is 34, and the short skirt length we'll be using is 18 inches. So I guess we are clear on that. So these are the three measurements you need for your skirt measurements. In this class it's important to have a pen and paper. And if you know you can be pausing, you can stop pause, it is all good. So the another thing we need to do is we need to find our hip line. So how do we get our hip line? The average measurement they all use for hip line is from 7 to 9 inches. So if the person is very short, you can use 7 inches, and the person is an average height, you can use 8 inches, and the person is very tall, you can use 9 inches. This works really well. Just look at it, just use your discretion and look at how short or tall the person is. So in this class, I'll be using 7 inches for my hip line. So from my waistline, I'll be coming down by 7 inches. So I'm going to be marking that all through since I'm doing my front and back together. So from this point, I'm going to be making a straight line like so. So this is my hip line, hip line. So we've gotten our hip line. We'll move next to our length. So every measurement is starting from our waistline. Don't forget. So our length is skirt length is 18 inches. So I'm gonna be marking 18 inches like so. And I'll be adding extra 1 inch for sewing allowance. That is very, very important. So I'll mark that all the way down. 18 inches my skirt length and my sewing allowance. If your hand is straight, you can use your hand. But my hand is not straight, so I have to like just take me as I am. So this is my skirt length. This is my sewing allowance. So moving on, I'm gonna be measuring my waist will be divided by 4. So 26 divided by 4 gives me 6.5. So I'll be measuring 6.5 from this line. So here is 6.5 as my waist measurement. So for my hip measurement is 34 divided by 4. So this gives me 8.5. So on my hip line, I'll be inputting my hip measurement, which is 8.5. So on my skirt length, I will input my hip measurement also, which is 8.5. So I'm going to be connecting these lines together. So with the use of my French curve, I'm going to be using it to connect my waist to my hip line. And if you are very artistic, Biko, you can use your hand then. So from my waistline to the skirt length, like so. So here we have our front pattern. It is very simple. It's as simple as ABC. So since this is our actual measurement, we're going to be inputting our sewing allowance. So I'm going to be using 1 inch sewing allowance. So this is 1 inch. I'm going to be adding 1 inch all the way. So this is my sewing allowance. Here we have our front pattern. So moving on to our back, everything we did here, we're going to be repeating here. So everything we have here is 7.5. So since I don't want to waste my board, so let me just start my line from here. So from this point, I'm going to be removing my zipper allowance. So that is the difference between the front and the back. So I'm going to be making use of 1 inch for the zip allowance. You can do more, but 1 inch is enough. So this is the zip allowance. So from this point, I'm going to be inputting my waist, hip, and length measurement. So everything, so my waist measurement is 6.5. My hip measurement is 8.5. Also 8.5 on the neck length. So here we are going to be connecting it together like so. So after then we remove we'll mark out our sewing allowance, which is 1 inch all the way down. So this is our sewing allowance. So here we have our back, here we have our front pattern. So I hope you can easily draft your skirt pattern now. So if you are cutting off, you are cutting off from here, you are cutting off from here. And cutting this out will be of fold. You had your zip allowance. So try it and you can post it. You can send it to my email. And if you have any question, you can ask in the comment section down below. Don't forget to give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.